This isn't gonna work well.
It's fun. Hi guys, I am Cindy Brown.
And I am her not as good half, Steve Brown.
And together, we are Dirt Chic Unscripted.
Boom!
What in the world was that?
Every week when we do the boom, we redline it. I love that action. You guys love the boom.
Boom!
Look at that. Hold on. Let's do it at the same time and distort the hell out of their speakers. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Boom!
How's that?
It's one of those nights. Hey, everybody.
We just want to make sure you all are awake, alert, and ready.
And getting her done. How are you doing, dear?
Oh, you know, husband.
Guys and girls.
I am doing well.
She's doing peachy.
I'm doing peachy, yes. The end of another wonderful weekend. Next weekend is kind of an exciting one, and it has nothing to do with football.
Nothing to do with football. You know, that's my fave.
It's kind of a,
by the way,
a big number birthday for me. And we are having this really kind of phenomenal party that I know nothing at all about. But I do know that one of my very best friends in the entire world is traveling cross country to hang out here for, what?
Who wouldn't?
4 days, 5 days, something. So I'm very excited.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah,
I would.
Very excited.
And you know something? I don't recall when I turned 32 that we celebrated my birthday at this big. It's huge.
You know, 32 is a big deal for me, Dan.
You know, I was tasked with making this a very important.
I don't know that he was tasked. He being the wonderful, beautiful, phenomenal husband that he is, he was like, I am making this epic. And I was like, well, go right ahead. I'm not going to say no.
Yep, out there spending money I ain't got for a woman that, well, I got.
Wow.
Whatever.
I don't even know where that could have gone.
I don't know where it was going
positive.
either. I'm such a loser right now.
Holy
oh my
moly.
God. Though. Hey, so anyway, what else? Talk to me. Make it happen.
So, you guys, if you have checked out the, I don't even know what you call it, the description, the thumbnail, this is going to be about as open mic night, hell, let's see what happens, that we've ever done.
She even said hell.
I did.
For shit's sakes.
I did. This has been sort of a rough week for us. We're not going to go into a whole lot of details. Nobody died. Nobody's dying. But sometimes life doesn't always like throw you the right kind of curveballs or whatever that is. And yeah, guys, we
wait a minute. Let me interrupt you. Sometimes life doesn't throw you the right curveball. You know,
I am the queen of screwing up
sometimes you don't even use the proper illustration. Sometimes life throws you curveballs, baby. It's what happens when they...
Just to show you how bad that was, one of my old bosses had one of those, you know, when it's like a big like, not a whiteboard, before the whiteboards, where you have these sheets of paper and they would write, like, stop. If you're doing a presentation or everything, you flip it and write, okay. 3M came out with one that had, like, sticky stuff, so you could stick it to your wall. He had one of those big things, stuck to his wall of all of my backwards sayings. Like, one time I was so, like, animated and frustrated with the customer that I actually said, you know, you don't look a gift horse in the eye. And literally for the next 3 years, anytime someone got frustrated, they would look over me and go, you don't look a gift horse in the eye, right?
Because you know what happens? Because we know everything, incidentally. What happens if you look a gift horse in the eye?
Well, I learned...
Here's why you don't do it. Here it comes.
Well, okay. The whole gift horse in the mouth, because when you check out horses to see if you're going to buy them, you check their teeth.
What are you doing?
I'm explaining.
No, you have to explain why you don't look at it in the eye. Who gives a crap about the teeth?
I don't know why I don't look at it. Something I messed up.
Oh, see, this is a bad start to We Know Everything now, isn't it? You don't look a gift horse in the eye because they're hypnotic and they may bite you. That's all we got. Show's gonna go. This show's
Wowzers, I am not sure what.
Mayday.
Abort.
Oh, screw it. Let's go over to chat.
Let's go to chat. There's all kinds of stuff
Who
going
wants
on.
to go to chat? Boom, over in chat.
All right. So
God bless America. There's a bunch of people here right now.
There are a bunch of people. Look at everybody saying hi to everybody.
Everybody's saying hi.
You go all the way up.
My God, you know the...
Joelle's being a tad bit obnoxious already.
Who is?
Joelle.
Joelle, be obnoxious.
And then...
Yes, Joelle's saying that teeth is the actual saying.
Yes,
but that's the joke. Anybody can say teeth.
I checked everyone's teeth too. Wow. We've got Bridget here. We've got DeVern here. We've got Joelle and Kennedy Brown.
Kennedy
who I
Brown
think is now officially an eye ear.
The Jag family.
Jag family's up.
Angelina, what's up?
Okay, I'm not that far down. Stop it.
You are so
Stop it.
beautiful. By the way, does my wife not look hot tonight or what? Check that action out. I get to live with this.
That's right. Ron Marsh is here.
Of course.
Let's see who else we got.
Matter of fact, all your moderators are here for this.
Everybody's here. Everybody's here. Ron Piskel
Ron Piskel
is here.
Is not here.
Okay.
But Ron Stimson is
God,
here.
God.
Every
Can y'all change your names to like
week.
Larry?
Ron, I am so sorry.
I know, I am. Oh, shit, I almost fell.
We're cussing and everything, people.
Woo!
She ain't even drinking yet.
Not yet, yeah. No, you know what, though? When I walked out Friday night and I had vodka tonic in my hand, Steve's like, okay, here we go.
Oh, yeah, Friday night.
Here we go.
Not a great,
so we got
not a great evening. Hey, look at that. We got Canute Valley T-Track saying good evening. Hey,
hello.
We're just going to call you T. Good evening, T. What's up?
The Jags are here. You embarrass me.
Christmas.
He always embarrasses me, but you know what?
I'm an embarrassment to people.
To have a husband who loves me the way he does is definitely a gift.
It is through, or she kicks me out of house.
Oh, stop.
So I have no place to live. Must love girl. I do voiceovers. Hook me up. For crying out loud. Hey, so anyway, I just wanted to throw. Can I throw out?
Ronnie, there we go.
Can I throw something out real quick?
Yes.
Can I interrupt you?
You can try. Okay, wait, hold on, time out. I'm sorry. No, actually, you can't because I'm making a connection right now.
Oh, she's connecting.
That's Ron Stimson, right?
Ron Stimson.
You're the guy that asked me the question about the fish, I think, if I'm understanding correctly, because the Scrawny Ronnie is making the connection now. Tell me if I'm right, and then we'll never forget you again, I promise.
Ronnie.
Okay.
I'm doing a gospel. But
scary.
Like a horse gospel guy.
Scary.
I am scary. Hey, listen, for those of you watching.
Are we still supposed to be in chat?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to talk about chat.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yes.
Do you need a drink?
Do you see how broken we are, guys? This weekend is just rough.
We have no content, basically is what it is. But we'll get into that because we're here for you people.
Yes.
Hey, there's people with blue names and wrenches next to the names. Who are those people, honey?
They are moderators, honey.
What do we think about our moderators?
What we're supposed to say that out loud here in front of all these people? No, our moderators are our selected inner circle that have gone through a very rigorous training center. They are the best of the best of the best. Sir!
Sir!
With honors.
Sir!
Boom!
Well, we both with honors.
Movie. Come on, guys.
Name the movie. Come on,
Steve
Hall.
and I spend half of our life talking in movie lines.
It's amazing.
So,
we're like amped up and loud for people that
right?
had a shitty week.
The moderators are here to keep everyone on topic, including us, but we don't got a topic tonight.
We don't have a topic.
Boom, shut up over there.
That one's easy.
They are going to keep the chat moving. They're going to remind you all to thumbs up, like this episode,
thumbs up.
Be positive. And if you are naughty, then they will take their naughty stick and do unspeakable things.
That's why, I think it's ironic that the moderators have a wrench next to their name because they will beat your shit with that wrench.
Right. And
don't be naughty, people.
Since then, all the moderators are like, yeah, we rock, yeah, woo, woo, yeah, woo.
Yeah, look at all of a sudden, everybody in chat's moderators like, yeah, we rock.
It's all blue.
We rock.
It's all blue.
All right, so hey, listen, you guys chit chat for a minute. Are we gonna barf over and talk more about the show, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
I think she thinks it's fine, and I think if I do this right, boom, main cam.
Boom. So, before we get into the whole crazy Ask Us Anything,
I'm sorry, I'm just laughing. Based on the week we had, how we didn't exactly throw this together because we care about you guys, and pro is where this whole production company is about. But based on all that, everything's working amazingly, and there's 19 people watching. What? You 19 people have nothing better to do.
And it's only now there's 18. Someone's like, nope, I got it.
Oh, somebody checked out already.
Right.
Well, we'll see you, baby.
I know. One thing I would like to say thank you for, and maybe just do a little bit of a request / plug. Just gonna give you a tiny little tutorial on YouTube. Most of you already know it, but YouTube thinks you're kind of special and important when you do two things: when you have a certain number of viewers, subscribers, and a certain number of hours watched. Okay, they have to be kind of both.
Boom and
so
boom.
Like some lame-o that gets 75,000 views on one video, he don't get no money.
Some
okay?
lame-o.
So those numbers are what us as the sort of content creators are always trying to aspire for. We, thanks to y'all, we being supposedly chic, are kicking it on the hours, man. We are just beautifully wonking there.
There's a 4,000 minimum hour requirement. This week, Cindy went over 4,500.
Yep. So we are
kicking it on view time, people.
But we can't go any further and have any other extra special features to share with you guys, like community tabs, all good stuff, until we get to 1,000 subscribers.
We need, yes.
So I'm just asking you guys, if you love this show, if you can just share it, let people know about it. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe, because we really would love to continue to grow this channel, give you guys all those cool features. And Steve's going to tell you something cool about how you can share it super duper easy.
I am?
Yes.
What was I going to say?
On Sundays when the live stream comes up, they get notified.
Okay, and then what happens?
And then they go into the screen.
And then?
Am I telling it or are you telling it?
Well, I just wanted to see how far you can go. Hey, listen, when you see the notification for the live stream, if you click on it, you go there is a share arrow. It looks like this. Sort of. Without.
Can you tell me next time you do that so I don't spit all over the camera?
But it doesn't have a human head, okay? And nor do I. Coincidentally, you click on that share tab, just share it on Facebook or something.
Yeah.
And
share
here's the
Twitter,
thing. We
Reddit,
know you...
whatever.
I interrupt you. You don't interrupt me, okay? That's not how the show works. Hey, listen. We know you guys dig the show, and we show up here every week for those of you we're looking at in chat right now, plus anybody else watching. It's so much freaking fun. We end our week this way.
Yes.
Let's share the madness with some people.
Right?
I don't get to do the Dirt show anymore, so I'm doing Dirt Guy right now. Hey, you want to jump back into chat for a second? Because, boom. Hey, where'd I go? Oh. All right.
There we go. Did you go to the end again? I was too busy reading chat. Did you
winning streak.
Did you bar it again?
Yeah, the winning streak is over.
I'll tell you.
Look at some people that are showing up here. Look, Dwayne's here.
Ralph
Renzetti is here.
Ralph, I know, it's going amazing.
The Mudfather in the house.
K Brown is here.
Who's here?
Kennedy.
Well, I know. We already said Kennedy was here.
Joelle's, of course, rocking totally rocking. She loves my pants. She loves us.
Jeff of Jeff's Trains in the house.
Jeff's Trains. Okay, I gotta go back over here. I can't see over there.
Yeah, okay. You know.
We already got one question. We got a question about first
do we have
kiss.
a question?
Yes, we do. We'll get there.
Okay. All right, here we go. Now that's what we're doing tonight. While she's figuring out how to work her tech or whatever. Right. Here's what we'll do. Ask the Browns. What can Brown do for you? Because she has a master's degree in marriage and family therapy and a PhD in the School of Hard Knocks. I have a pastoral past, contractor past. I also have a PhD in the School of Hard Knocks.
Yes.
She knows the brain stuff. I know the physical stuff. So, baby, if you want to know, tonight is the night. Right. One time only. Ask us anything. Move along.
Yeah, I like it.
So, what's the first question, love?
The first question
Let's go back to the main screen.
Devern says, tell me about that first kiss.
Well, that's a great story. You tell it.
Okay, so...
Random, I know.
Steve and I had known one another for probably 3 years before.
3 or 4 years. It was a while.
Yeah, before we decided that we were meant for each other. Yeah. And it was sort of like a friendship / partnership. We were actually doing homeless ministry at the time together. So, you know, we were very... whatever, that word. And I was completely oblivious to the fact that Steve had any interest at all, because
I had a thing for Cindy.
You know, I think quite honestly, I was at that sort of place in my life where I kept getting kicked around by guys, so it wasn't like I even would think that someone like Steve would think that I was.
Can I interrupt you for just a second?
Yeah.
Those guys that kicked you around, they're not around.
No.
You feel me? All right, back on you.
So we, gosh, I'm just trying to remember. There's so much that kind of went up to this.
Well, we need to answer the question.
I know.
We don't need to tell the whole effing story.
Okay, so Steve sent me his text one day. It says, "Random, I know, but do you want to go to a movie?" Which was kind of like asking me out on our first date.
Yep.
So oddly enough, we both, as we were sort of planning this date, thought, okay, a movie's totally lame because we're just be sitting there in silence like this. You want to see it? Like this.
Movie's lame. Like this.
So we thought neither one of that.
When I wanted to be doing this, whoa, sorry, I almost got inappropriate.
Yeah, right. So
it's a different show, people.
Yeah, I'm getting warm now. Woo.
Yeah.
So we both decided independently that we were going to bowl. We were going to go bowling. And again, okay, now we're sort of in ministry together, but yet Steve's like, "You want some beer?" I'm like, "God."
He asked about the first effing kiss.
God,
Can we get to the damn kiss?
Yes, I'm getting there. So we were bowling, and we were feeling this vibe, like this connection. But it was awkward. So like one of us would like roll a strike, and we'd be like, yay, and we would hug all awkward, like, yay. Okay.
Every time I rolled a strike.
That worked great until like half a pitcher of Shock Top. And so then I finally went, it's hell or high water, that whole liquid courage thing. Look, I'm nervous. I'm like all that. So the next time we like did a little hug, high, whatever, I kissed him.
Boom! She planning went on my shit, man.
And he kissed me back.
Whoa!
And since then, it's just been kissy, kissy, lovey.
And you guys, look, this is all transparency. Those lips on mine blew my freaking mind. And I have kissed a lot of women and a couple of men in my day. And one dog, I think, actually. And
okay.
Nothing compared
on that
to
note.
That right there. And if she hadn't have done that, we might not be sitting here today.
Yeah,
I might have let it go.
I don't know if he would ever kiss me first.
Hey, by the way, moderators, I don't think you're supposed to be putting a bunch of tongues and mouths up there, moderators. Keep it clean.
See, look, even Evangelina's smacking you down for that one. I apologize, guys. Sometimes he gets a little kooky.
Anyway, that was the first kiss, and I will be honest with you. What I just said, it was that moment in time where you go, I can't put my finger on it, but I know this is right. Oh, I'm getting emotional right now. Woo! And at that time in my life, I really needed somebody that I could finally give myself to that's not going to F me over. And boom, right there. Cindy Brown, the Queen of Keto and First Lady of Model Railroading and the Sultan of Chic.
The Sultan of Chic. Boom!
Boom, she got another title. I
love it.
I'm a regular guy. We got to go to chat.
Love it. Yes, there's all kinds. I can't
there you go. Let's have some more questions. We're going to chat. I'm going to do this the right way. Boom, down arrow.
Okay. So everybody is smacking you down on your whole...
Well, Angelina, though, our first moderator, which I think is funny, she's like, keep it clean. Grope her into the table.
His arms aren't that long.
Oh, but I'm willing to try.
Okay, so let's see here. Eric wants to know where the extra toilet paper is because he had to use the bottom of the floor mat when he was there earlier. I knew I smelled something.
You guys, okay, listen. Now you know what I go through on Track Smack on Saturday mornings. The chats go by so fast. There's some good stuff.
There's a lot of good stuff.
We're missing
Devern is saying, like, basically that's awesome answer to his question.
Devern, there you go. You asked, we delivered.
When guys tell it it's short and done, I may be treading on dangerous ground. All right, yep. Mudfather.
The Mudfather in the... See, she knows. She's the first lady, people.
That's right. One of Steve's favorite sayings to me is brevity is the soul of wit.
Brevity is the soul of wit. Don't tell a joke that takes 29 minutes to tell.
And the funniest thing I will tell you is, I don't know why I bothered, because you all saw, not last week but the week before, there were two different things I said. One, we're timing the game on our phone.
Timing it.
And he's like, what are we using for a timer? And then two, and Norman can back me on this, when we were in chat, I was like, I don't think we're centered. And then 20 minutes later, he's like, oh, look at that, we're not centered. So
that was 2 weeks ago.
That's what I just said. So, okay, see what I'm talking about? I just said not this week, but not last week, but the one before.
Nobody asked the question of do we ever have an argument, okay? Nobody asked that question.
Woo!
Calm the hell down.
All right, so we got a...
Sorry, I have to jump to Ron Stimson. I have a dog, Carly. You've met her. She is a tongue sniper. That really damn dog. She'll be like, oh, Dad. I'm like, no, Dad doesn't want to kiss right now. And she's this far away, and I will feel a tongue in my belly. She gets, that tongue's that long when she wants it. She's a really tongue sniper.
You know what she'll do, though, is you'll be like petting her, and you're like, okay, because what she does when she first jumps up is tries licking. You're like, no, Carly, just lay down. So you're over here talking to someone, and all of a sudden, before you know it, she's like right here, and you're talking, and she goes, you're like, oh, and what just happened?
She's tickling the tonsils, people. Oh. That doesn't work for me. Although, no, that doesn't work for me.
They're saying we're still not centered.
Okay, you know what? It's sub night, right?
Yeah.
It's sub night. Here, watch. It's a little hard to see because my computer's all honked up, but here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to click on this. Watch, you guys. This is in real time. Watch.
There.
Let us know if you like that.
That's
because
better. That looks good.
Boom, made it happen right here for the people.
That looks good.
So anyway.
You need
Tyler F.
Cue cards to help you follow along. He wouldn't read them. Great idea, but he wouldn't read them.
Tyler, you know what? I would just ignore them. Actually, we should have teleprompters, but it's unscripted. I do what I want.
So somebody said that they wanted to know the first movie we ever saw together.
I'm sorry. Chat is on fire tonight.
I know they are. They're going nuts.
But you got T-Track saying Gene Simmons of dogs. Yes! In more ways than one. All right. I'm taking over the show. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm going to need another beer soon. Do you guys want a beer?
In more ways than one. How is she more like Gene Simmons than...
I'm taking over the show in more ways than one.
Oh, okay. Woo. Carly,
I've got that.
Carly, I got you covered, girl. Got your back.
Hey, you know what? If you were to share this video right now with everybody, they could still jump in and be a part of this action.
Do you know
boom, smash the thumbs up.
We do not have a single dog in this region. That's weird.
The dogs only show up when we play a game and they get to be.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. Okay.
Whoa, dead air. What happened?
I'm sorry. I was just reading Diver's thing, trying to wrap my head around it. Yesterday was because again, next weekend is like the magic weekend. It's basically my birthday celebration all day on Saturday, and then Sunday Super Bowl. So I batch shot a bunch of video yesterday.
Back
there. And
right there.
I noticed when I was watching the dailies that both of my little puppies were like laying behind me on the floor. But God, I can't even talk. Laying on the floor behind my chair.
The hell,
right? And I thought how cute. Maybe the first unboxing video that they're actually going to be in. Because they usually aren't. So that's kind of cool. So I forget who it was. Someone wanted to know what the first movie was that we watched together.
It's easy.
If you say Chicago, I'm going to slap you.
I can't say Chicago because there's too much of a story behind it. No. One of the most prolific... here, let's go back to the main cam.
Okay.
How come I didn't go to main cam right now?
Someone killed on the air. It's dead.
Someone on killed the air. It is dead. Come on, people.
Boom!
Smash the like button.
It looks like we still got stuff going. Okay.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Oh, there's a dog. Hey, Benjamin.
I think someone's dead, and it's not us. So let's keep moving. So here's the deal, Captain and Tennille. First movie ever watched. Very, very popular movie series.
Oh, okay.
I believe there's 7 of them total.
Yes.
And it was the Harry Potter series. Now, understand, when we started watching Harry Potter, I was still in that church mode.
Legalistic
Christian mode where that's the devil. You can't have no witches.
Witchcraft. Wow.
Witchcraft.
Yeah.
You know, it could, although it never occurred to me that Star Wars is the same shit, right?
Right.
Never occurred to me. But anyway, so she's like, oh, you got to watch Harry Potter. I'm like, well, I wish I would have known that in advance of my commitment to you. But we went ahead and watched it anyway. The funny thing is, we watched episode 1 in our bedroom. Keep it clean, people. At 10 minutes a shot before she fell asleep every night. It took me like 3 months to watch the first episode of Harry the Potter. But I got to tell you, I was convinced. That was awesome.
It's a great story of good and evil and how far are you willing to go for what you know is right. And
how about that Emma Watson, huh?
Okay, she was like 10, 8, something, stop.
Oh, she ain't that old now. That's
all right.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so there you go. That's the first movie we watched again. That's the story behind it. Not only that, she suckered me into the Twilight thing.
Yeah.
How many midnight premieres have we seen?
I was say, 3, I think. Our kids, when we got together, our girls specifically, were 21, 15, and 14, I think. And that was the whole thing. So yeah, we drugged Steve, and now mind you, Steve was in the car business that time.
Yeah, that time I was still in the car business.
So like having to be like on the sales floor at like 7 a.m. and we got him out. I was
internet director. I had to be there early.
For a movie that starts at midnight, ends at like 2:45, and of course then you're all amped because it's an action movie, right?
Right. Then you got to go home and drink yourself silly. I mean, whatever.
But he was a trooper. He came to every midnight showing that we asked him to. So
actually, on that note, and we'll tell you one more funny story. On the second part of the Deathly Hallows, what's it called?
Yeah.
Did I get it right?
Yeah.
Boom.
You're talking about the last one, right?
Yeah. The very, very, very last one.
Yes.
My daughter Marissa and I are sitting next to each other. And I think it was Marissa, right?
Yeah.
In the theater. And the first thing I said is, "Go Voldemort." I yelled that really loud. Yeah, that didn't go well. But there was light coming from behind us, and it reflected up on the screen. So my daughter and I had a sock puppet fight.
On screen.
And people were laughing.
People were cheering.
Booties up. Yeah, they were laughing. It was
pretty awesome stuff.
It was hysterical. But anyway, you wanted to know the first movie was Harry Potter. And we have seen so many since. Oh, speaking of movies, what did we see last night?
Oh my gosh, you guys, we're a little behind the times, but we watched Bohemian Rhapsody last night.
Oh my God.
Amazing movie, amazing story, amazing man.
Phenomenal movie.
Yeah.
We came away so pumped up. I can't wait to take on next week. I'm going to make next week my bitch.
Right? Yeah, I think that's a great idea. But I will tell you, and I'm not going to do any spoilers on this one, I promise, but Mike Myers plays a character in that movie. He's actually like the record producer. And it's just awesome because I love when a movie can make fun of itself, or the actors can sort of make fun of themselves.
Like you guys do to me all the time.
And there's a part because for this album, Queen wanted Bohemian Rhapsody to be the first single to be released. And Mike Myers is sitting behind this desk, and he is like, this is like an operatic 6-minute song. The teenagers are not going to be sitting in their cars banging their heads to Bohemian Rhapsody.
Which is so funny.
Which, if you know anything, if you're over 30, you know anything all about Mike Myers what's his name? Austin Powers.
Yeah.
That's how he made his freaking mark, was in Wayne's World. I spit drink out of my mouth when he said that.
That was so hilarious.
It was even the best line in the entire movie.
It was so great. Hey, that was awesome. Hey, I'll tell you what. What do we have a deal right now? It's 26 minutes into the broadcast. Why don't we go back to chat?
Okay.
And you chat while I go down to the hobby room.
All right, fine.
And when I'm done working on reintegrating Switch Junction, then I'll come back up.
Okay.
Hey, listen, while I'm gone, a quick reminder, we have this deal. If it's a railroad thing tonight and tonight only, you can ask it, but we're not going to spend all of our time on it.
And it's really going to be more of like a, hey, Steve, how does your relationship with the railroad like this? Not like...
Steve, do you like white ballast or gray ballast? Yeah, you can talk to me on track.
Which kind of putty is best?
About that. Oh, by the way, both of our shows have so many cool things coming up for 2019.
Yes.
I don't even know if we're going to spoil it tonight. I'll send you to chat and you can deal with it. You ready?
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Let's go the right way. Boom, chat. I'll be right back.
So, bye. Go. Where are we going to... Wow, you guys are just going nutso right now. Okay, I think we left off on the Gene Simmons of dogs. So...
Oh, really? That far back?
Yeah. Cloverdale really misses the dog. Well, Bentley and Callie are both laying on my feet, but you can't see them. Would you ever consider cosplaying? You know, Devern, that is such an alternate universe for me. My nephew, who is as close to me as my son, is very much into anime. Like, there's an anime expo here every year, 4th of July. Actually, on the 4th of July. Like, we have major parties. He's like, yeah, I can't. I got the anime expo. That's all way over my head. I don't understand that. So I don't even know who those two people are. Hello, nurse. Yeah. You guys are hitting on all the things that I'm like. Animaniacs, I never quite got them either. Ren and Stimpy a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. Is that the one? Is that the one who has to take over the world? I think so. No, that's Pinky and the Brain. Pinky and the Brain's the one that I like.
Oh my God.
What? Did you spill? How did you...
I guess I'm not used to walking upstairs yet. My sandals slipped off the stair and whoa, almost did it again. Oh my God, it's a tragedy.
Honey, we are on live. You are on my show live for 1 hour a week.
And you're making me wet.
Do you know how many times you have spilled a beer in some capacity on my live show?
But you're the one who did it. Is it 5 already?
Yeah.
Huh, that's a world record.
Remember when you did the Tina Turner spin around and you didn't just knock my beer over. You knocked your drink over, knocked the table over, knocked the disco lights over. They broke. I fixed all that live.
Yeah, that was an accident.
This is so. What I missed? Anything good happening?
Yeah, we're talking about all of the crazy stuff that these guys are talking about.
Wowzers! What's the next question?
Now we're talking about Animaniacs. I haven't seen Okay, so apparently I am Dot and you are Yakko, so we're gonna figure out what that's all about. Ron was asking, are you going to watch the Super Bowl? He watches the commercials.
You can ask us anything.
Okay, so commercials. Last year, okay, first of all, my brother and my sister-in-law are the best definition of redneck that I can come up with. Okay, they're huge NASCAR fans. In fact, I think a couple months ago we told you for my brother's 60th birthday, he went and drove a NASCAR.
Oh, that was awesome. I'd pay to see that.
They're football fans. They're just those people. My sister-in-law was talking up this dilly-dilly thing the entire lead up to the Super Bowl. So I'm like, okay, all right.
Oh my God.
My brother got a Dilly Dilly t-shirt for Christmas or some damn thing. I watched that whole commercial, and I love Super Bowl commercials. I mean, I love football, but I love Super Bowl commercials. And I'm like, what in the hell is that?
Enough with the dilly dilly.
Why did you? Yeah, what? Whoa. So Whoa.
Hey, you know how Jerry Lewis used to go on his terathons? I'm going on a terathon. His TV marathons.
His telethons?
Yep, that's what I'm trying to say. I think we're going to keep doing that. I was like, listen, we're having fun. You guys are digging it. Make sure, get people interested in our show.
Yes.
That was it? That's all I get? Is,
yeah, no, okay. I like that. I just, it felt a little, I don't know.
Like I was begging?
No, like I was lost.
Like you're lost or I'm lost?
I was lost.
You're not lost.
So you're saying a telephone, like we're just going to keep talking? So we are not, guys, we are not getting off this
We're
line
not going off the air until we hit 1,000 subscribers. We're going to have 600
and since it's only taking me a year to get 300, we should be here for the next 2.5 years.
I'm just saying we can continually mention that. Only this time. We're not going to do this every time. We're not going to beg for subscribers.
Okay, so then
I may beg for money.
Then your creepy ass train guys over there are talking about Emma Watson and Ashley Green, how hot they are. Although I will
Where are you getting Emma Watson now is old enough to be hot.
So Ashley Green is hot. She's thick, yes.
Who's Ashley Green?
She played Alice. But she really has long hair and really light.
Is that the blonde one?
No, that
was. Is that the moon? What's her name? The one that's like, Nargos, they stole my shoes.
Okay, that's Harry Potter and that's Luna.
Who's that? Oh, Alice from the Twilight.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I liked her with the bob, by the way.
No, she looks great with long hair.
Liked her with the bob.
She's kind of sexy hot. Somebody has a Hogwarts barbecue on their layout. Okay, babe, this keeps jumping. It's bothering me.
Well, it's because you're spinning the wheel with your middle finger. Who does that?
Eric, you've never seen Twilight? I think you ought to. It's actually, it's
really good.
It's another good story.
But you know what I don't like about Twilight?
Edward, Jacob.
I love Edward. No, Jacob. I love Jacob. No, Edward, I love Edward. Jacob. Hey, you know, pick one of these freaking guys and let's get on with the vampire crap. Or werewolf crap. But she's like, whatever.
Kanuka.
She's such a pothead. Anyway.
He has a Hogwarts barbecue on his layout. That's kind of cool. Actually, just having a barbecue on your layout at all is kind of cool, right?
I wouldn't put a barbecue on my layout. The real estate's too expensive.
Well, no, maybe like a barbecue restaurant.
Oh, you mean like what part of the scene? A model one?
Well, I don't know why.
I thought you meant like a freaking barbecue.
I don't know why Hogwarts would necessarily need a barbecue because all they have to do is like.
They have a train. Hello.
Yeah, they do.
Big steam train. They still use it in the modern day. Hey, so next question. What are we going to answer?
Yeah, give us a question.
What do you guys got?
I won't ask about the train. Okay, but she loves anime and cosplay. Joelle does. Yeah, I'm lost at that whole fascination.
T-Track's on Team Alice over there in chat right now. Okay, maybe the problem is you're scrolling up and down in chat. I'm following right along.
Okay, well,
Ron,
you can talk.
At Ron's Transit thing saying, Twilight proved one thing, that Avada Kedavra turned you into a vampire. Wait a minute. You combined the two things right there.
I'm not sure I'm getting that.
Avada Kedavra! I could have played.
Okay, they keep saying you gotta do a cosplay. You guys need to tell us how we do a cosplay, and hell, we're game.
Everything I've seen on YouTube about cosplay involves women hardly wearing any clothes. So if that's what you want to do, I am so down. Was that a good Voldemort?
Yes.
It's like, Harry Potter. I think. Kedavra.
Yeah, I could have done it. The nose being the problem, though. I'm not snake-like. What's the next question? What do we got?
Joelle wants to know what anime either one of us have watched, and I used to watch one, but because my nephew was into it, but I cannot tell you which one it was. It was like,
well, is anime cartoon or what is anime?
It's that Asian cartoon, the Japanese cartoon.
Speed Racer. That was the last one I watched.
Oh, Speed Racer, yeah.
Boom! I pulled Speed Racer out of the frickin' trunk, didn't I?
Yeah, it was about like girls in little short school uniforms and. I don't know. It kind of reminded me of Pikachu or whatever it's called, Pokemon. I don't know.
Cuckoo, cuckoo. That's anime.
All right,
or is that the Beatles? That was the Beatles. I'm sorry.
That was the Beatles.
My bad. I blew that one right off the top. What else you got? Move. Boom. Make it happen.
Steve, how long have you been crazy?
Well, should we go to the main cam and talk about that?
Yes.
Hey, DeVern, how long have I been crazy? Well, it started when I was younger. All right. And you may think this is a comedy story, but it's not. I had an abusive childhood, and to try to gain myself some kind of stature, I decided to try to be funny, but funny wasn't good enough. If you remember Robin Williams and some of these guys, they were over the top. And then later on, finding old Howard Stern, people like that, So I just developed this persona of being a whack job. And so like a shock jock. And that kind of now has just become who I am. So how long have I been crazy? As long as I've been alive. Boom, ask us, we'll tell you.
That's right.
What are your thoughts on that? First Lady, Queen of Keto, and Sultan of Chic.
I don't know if I have a thought on that.
I was honest. I was brutally honest right now.
Very honest, yes. And I don't think crazy. I think kooky. I'm okay with kooky.
Devern, do you mean look at Devern Coleman over in chat. Hold on a second. Hey, Devern, listen. Devern's saying, damn, that got dark. Hey, bro, listen, ask us anything doesn't mean we're going to give you the answer that's going to be like, oh, Comedy Award of the Year.
Right.
That's the truth. I turned crazy because I didn't have a choice. If it wasn't for her, I'd be a complete Looney Tune.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, they were talking about Looney Tunes.
Oh, Looney Tunes.
They're talking about Animaniacs. Awesome. They're talking about, actually, I was the one talking about Pinky the Brain and whatever the other one was. I can't remember now.
No, son, let me tell you, son. You
old school Looney Tunes over here, guys.
I'm not a rooster, you see, son. I'm
a chicken hawk.
I'm a chicken hawk. Oh, come on, that goes way back. Devern Coleman, you weren't even born when that one came out. Right. It's still fun.
All right, we need another question, y'all.
Pitch the questions. I think we're
Ron said the same actor played Cedric Diggory and Twilight, so he was killed by it. Okay, I totally get that now. Boom.
Cedric Diggory and I'm sorry, I'm looking around the camera.
Remember Robert Pattinson played Cedric Diggory? He got killed in the Triwizard Tournament.
Yeah, he had it coming though. If you ask me, he was a Triwizard. I can't. In today's culture, we understand a bi-wizard is fine.
You stop.
You go try. Come on now. What are you even talking about now?
Wowzers.
Yeah, I went there.
Wowzers.
It's the second beer. It's having an effect.
I guess.
Moving right along.
All right, y'all. We need some questions. Come on.
I'm going to interrupt. It's our show tonight, and we're freestyling. I got to tell you something.
Okay.
This lady right here, this beautiful specimen of a human being you see sitting before you. A year ago, we started doing these videos.
Yes.
Right? Just over a year ago. And without diminishing anything here, she had not had near the experience that I had in doing video stuff, right? So some of her first efforts, I kind of felt a little bad because it's like she's trying and I didn't see it necessarily working. But I will tell you what, you fast forward 12 months later, she never gave up. And I'll put her on a live stream any day, any show, anywhere in the world.
Boom.
My wife kicks booty.
Yay,
and she's got a nice boot.
Thank you, honey. Question.
That was it? I got thank you, honey question?
I'm sorry, I love you. I appreciate it. You're the best.
I just pumped you up,
you know. You did. Actually, and they're all there. So anytime you guys are bored, just roll back on Supposedly Chic. Also, you want to see how keto does it by good, go back to some of those old ones.
Go to the early ones of her preparing salmon and stuff, and you will see the transformation this woman has gone through. More ways than one. Awesome. Totally dig it.
Right?
Moving on.
All right, so we have two questions. The first one is, have either of us ridden on a steam train? And I have a question for you. The train at Knott's Berry Farm, where the robbers come in and they take, is that a steam train? Because I think it is.
Yeah.
I have.
Have you been on the one at Disneyland?
Oh, is that also a steam train?
Steam train!
Yes, I have.
And you know the thing about a steam train, though, that you don't get on a diesel, is the smell of that
steam?
Grease, the steam, the kindling, all that. It's all the whole immersive experience. You don't get that on a diesel. Because we've traveled on train with Amtrak and stuff.
Norman Rowlands to our first concert.
Let's go with that. Here, we're going back to main camp.
Yeah.
Boom,
so,
main camp.
my very, very first concert, you guys ready for this?
Our first concert, I thought.
No. Oh, no, it says first concert question mark.
Okay.
I think wasn't our first concert your first concert?
No, I've been to concerts before I met you.
Wow, easy killer.
What the hell? I wasn't completely living under a rock. I'm just
So my very first concert was a Led Zeppelin concert when I was 7 years old because my brother was babysitting me and
Led Zeppelin at 7 years old, people.
Yes. But the first concert that was actually my choice was in 1982. It was at Anaheim Stadium. It was called Summer Strut. It was Loverboy, Foreigner, Iron Maiden, and Scorpions. Figure out that.
Whoa!
And I went with my brother and at that time my old sister-in-law. But I've probably been to, I don't know, 300 concerts maybe.
She's been to a lot, but you have a lot to talk about with concerts. Finish up because we got more we can talk about. I have to talk about mine too.
Well, that's mine.
My first concert, you guys are gonna, and honestly, this was the deal, and I'm gonna qualify this as a concert because a band came out on stage and did their crap and then left. Disneyland, back in the day, the Commodores.
You know, now that you say that, now Spirit Farm had the Gap Band. That's the one that goes, so let it whip, whip it, baby. That one, right?
No, that's Devo.
No.
Whip it good. Bah, 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 bah. That's Devo.
No. Okay, so let it whip, whip it, baby, right. Just whip it right. Let it whip, whip it, baby. Whip it all night.
No, that's
not
the
Gap Band.
Well, I don't know.
But yeah, that was the first concert.
What's the first concert we saw together? Let's date it back. What can we? Hello, Bentley.
Was it Zach Brown?
Was that our first concert?
Together, it might have been.
Hello, Bentley in the house. Here's Bentley. Say hi to the camera. Look. Hello, everybody. He's not the one with the tongue. Zach Brown may have been it.
Brown may have been our
Our daughter got us tickets to Zach Brown for our anniversary?
No, it was for Christmas.
For Christmas?
Yeah.
What do you remember the most about the Zach Brown concert?
We both got hammered.
We were so hammered. And we didn't even know it.
We had general. We were in Vegas, so
that's hilarious.
In Vegas. We had general admission seats. I mean, we were just kind of on the floor. And it was like a hell of a long walk to the concession stand, so we kept getting 2 beers at a time.
Give me 2 beers, baby.
Well, Zach Brown had 2 people open for him, and so by the time Zach Brown finally came on, I realized I was singing Chicken Fried. I was swaying, and then when it was over, we had to. Oh, I know, because we were like at the Luxor, and it was at this whatever it is connected by a tram, so we didn't have to drive anywhere.
It was a causeway. We walked.
We walked. Concourse or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
We were like, whoo, thank God that we found a Starbucks that was open all night. And I just started pounding the coffee. Remember, you have a picture of me in the Starbucks. At like 2
No, that was the night we got there. No, see, you're remembering that wrong. That was the same night we went up. Okay, let's roll.
Oh, yeah, don't do the strobe. Woo! You almost...
All right, so listen. I'm feeling fine until the lights come up and we start walking and I realize I cannot fully direct my body where I want it to go. And I'm like, and we're looking at each other laughing. It's like, how did this happen?
We were those people.
We were
those people that you laugh at in Las Vegas.
We don't become drunk people. That's just whatever.
It's usually one or the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we don't normally get drunk. All right. Son of a... Wait,
well, no, okay, me. I actually...
As we're walking through this concourse from one hotel to another, we're laughing our asses off because we're leaning against the wall. We're dragging ourselves down the hammer. I'm like, how did this happen?
Right.
Then we get back to our room, and then what do we do?
I'm not telling that part.
It involved phones and strobe lights, and then
nausea
and subsequent nausea.
Yeah.
By the way, if you think strobe lights are freaky, think again. All they do is make your all they do is throw up. Anyway, that was our first concert together. It was Zach Brown.
I had another story about drunk. Oh, okay, yeah. I think I tend to get more. Well, you and I are tied for the drunk thing. I think.
Well, there's a claim to fame.
Cindy and I get drunk.
Because there's time. Okay, we used to have an Ease bar by our old house that we would go to all the time, and there was one time where Steve said, "Every time my beer gets to here, I want you to bring me another beer."
Because it took her forever to get there.
Okay, I'm telling you, that night, I'm not kidding you guys. He had like 16 beers, and I was like,
bull crap."
I
don't know.
And
maybe.
Yeah, it was terrible, but. You know what it is, guys? I've just sort of I don't like to stay in line for drinks, so I will endanger myself apparently by alcohol intoxication to not make that happen. Because remember we went to House of Blues for the New Year's Eve '80s party?
Do you want to tell that story?
Oh, of course I will.
This has nothing to do with our first concert.
I was doing vodka tonics, and they were like solo cups, and I kept going to get 2 at a time because the line for the bar was so damn long.
And guess what?
I was so drunk at 11:40. They made me cut off my wristband that you could go up to the bar and get alcohol because I couldn't get more alcohol.
My wife goes to the restroom and I'm there. I'm outside having a cigarette, and suddenly someone comes up. Are you Steve Brown? I'm like, you've heard of me? Yes, I am. As a matter of fact. Wait a minute. That's the same night with the fight. Well, we'll get back to the fight. No, it is. It's both at House of Blues.
No, okay, the fight was with Kennedy when we went to see The Fix. It had nothing to do with New Year's Eve. You're talking about the fight with the girl.
I've only been to that House of Blues once.
No, we went twice. We went with Kennedy to go see The Fix.
And Richard Blade was the DJ.
And we went to the 80s.
And I had...
We went to the 80s
because one time I had
Miriam
the pink mohawk and one time I did. Okay, forget it. We'll get back to the bar fight in a minute. Are you Steve Brown? I'm like, well, yes, I am, actually.
He thought he was going to ask on stage or something.
And like, is your wife Cynthia Brown? I'm like,
I don't think they went to that much trouble.
Yeah. Can you come with us, please? I'm like, so I'm in a panic. What the effing H is wrong with my wife? And then I found out what was wrong with my wife. I'm not, stop. I'm fine. I want to hear one more.
Yeah.
You know, but it's just because it snuck up on you, babe. She's not normally like, she doesn't do that. It was a bad one.
And now I almost never drink, so when I do drink, it's like 0 to 60 in 25 minutes.
At the House of Blues, hey, our dogs are playing over there. Hey, play quieter. House of Blues, some lady, I'm not even paying attention. I'm watching The Fix. We went to see The Fix.
That was Steve's favorite 80s band. Bought those tickets for
one thing
his
leads
birthday.
to another is my quintessential 80s song. So we're there at this deal, and we're partying like people party. And then all of a sudden, this girl like sort of hits me a little bit. I'm like, what's wrong with you? She's like, oh, no, I can't remember the story right.
Okay, let me roll back a little bit.
Let her tell it because she was the advanced party, and then I dealt with it. What are you doing?
I'm using,
why are you getting the ETC box out?
I'm using props.
What's happening?
Why do you have a toothpick in here?
Because I didn't know where to put the toothpick. What do you want me to...
Okay, here's the House of Blues. Okay, stage.
You want a toothpick?
General open area, railing, and then...
You're getting props, people.
Bar. Okay, so imagine that like this, okay? So we're standing up against the railing like everybody is watching the band. There is a walkway behind us. Okay, there's like 4 people deep. So, okay, imagine 4 people deep, walkway, bar. Okay?
She doesn't tell short stories.
Bitch comes waving through the people here at the railing, right? And I'm not kidding you guys. 2 people behind me. There is a gap that 5 people can walk through, right? But her little whatever dainty ass couldn't walk through like everybody else. So she basically shoves me to get by me. Well, I have had a little to drink and I have spent a lot of money for these tickets. So little bitch got shoved back.
And so what little bitch did was punch me. And I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you?
And then when I realized that she punched my husband, that's when Steve had to put his hand out like this and sort of push me backwards because it was going down.
She hit me and I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you? She goes, I didn't realize until later it settled in. She called my wife a cow. And that is a death sentence. Anyway, so she hit me and I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you? She goes, I'm trying to go pee. And I'm like,
then just go pee.
Well, go pee then.
Yes.
I was waiting for her boyfriend to come back. It was going down. Is that the same night I had the mohawk?
No.
Not this mohawk. No. At one point I had a mohawk. See my hand leaving the frame? I had a mohawk that big, a big
not real,
pink
though. Yeah.
mohawk, and people thought it was real. It was awesome. Wow, check us out. Does that have to do with our first concert?
I don't know. It just has to do with us. All right.
We'll never go back to House of Blues. We had 2.
We pop over to... Oh, actually, though, what was I just telling you was the House of Blues Anaheim that I wanted to go to?
I don't know. I'm lost.
Hey, it's 48 minutes into the broadcast.
Nobody
Let's
cares.
head back down to... Well, we're not going to go past an hour. We're going to go back to the check cam. Boom, check cam.
All right, so Angelina says that...
Angelina's always the DD. Okay, if you move the mouse here, it doesn't change
I
there.
got that
it's
now.
on your monitor, not the big
now.
monitor. These tech people.
Right, so somewhere I saw that Angelina basically said that how many times has Joe thrown up in the back of her car? That makes me laugh.
Yeah, Joe! Dude! I love that. He's
so everybody's talking about their concerts. Vern had to go. His dad needs him.
The Vern love having you here, bro.
Eric's first one, I'm assuming, is Victory, Autograph, Aerosmith, the Scorpions. I don't even know who the first 2 are.
You haven't heard of Autograph?
No.
Victory I haven't heard of, other than the Victory Tour by the Jackson 5.
Somebody said that. I saw Jackson 5.
We saw Michael Jackson.
Not really.
One. He was a hologram.
Thin Lizzy.
That was in Vegas.
That was
Tin Lizzy. Mr. Ron Marsh will appreciate that.
You don't know what it means to be drunk until you hold on to the grass to keep falling. Yeah.
So you're holding on to the grass to keep from falling down. That's awesome.
Bon Jovi in Hawaii. That's lucky stuff. I went to go see Bon Jovi. They were a good
in
show.
Hawaii?
No.
Then who cares?
No. First album either one of us bought.
Well, that's...
There's no children here on the broadcast, right?
You guys, you keep asking the questions that I'm going to give a dark answer to. So we'll just go ahead and let Cindy take this one.
Yeah, I don't know about the first album I ever bought. I can tell you the first album I ever got was the Donnie and Marie album, and the Easter Bunny gave it to me when I was 7, and it was scratched. And my mom was continually trying to convince me that she had an inside hookup with the Easter Bunny, and if I just gave her the album, she could give it to the Easter Bunny. He would give me one that wasn't scratched. And I was just adamant that she thought she even had that kind of connection, that I must have done something wrong that the Easter Bunny gave me a scratched album. And I listened to that scratched album for the next 2 years.
Because, God forbid, the Easter Bunny can, like, ask for forgiveness.
Right?
Yeah, I won't talk about mine. We want to keep it lighter. I don't want to get dark.
First album I ever bought, what's his name? The Most Beautiful Girl in the World. Not Buddy Rich. What's it? Charlie Rich.
Have you happened to see the most beautiful girl who walked out on me?
But I was kind of in the era where there were...
That was pretty good, actually. I rock as a singer.
There were CDs. And
that's right, Ron. At Ron Strange and Things, I said 10 Lizzie.
And you guys will see pictures of that mohawk. It was awesome. We actually...
What's wrong with this mohawk?
When we... Oh, the other... That one's good, honey. It's good.
Here, want a close-up?
And look, there's no alleys on his head. That's because the shelves are all up in the hobby room now.
And I heal quickly.
Big Fleetwood in Hawaii. That was a good story.
That was a great story. And
that was awesome sauce.
Yeah, that was...
What's in the tumbler?
He goes, hello, or good evening. What do you say?
He goes... Good evening. I can't remember.
I know, because we were like so starstruck. She was like, good evening. He's like, hello, or good evening, or something. But he had that whole, I'm an arrogant rock star, but I'm not arrogant with you because you're beautiful.
Aw, shucks.
It's true.
And you remind me of Stevie Nicks. What?
Then we went into his restaurant. It was so damn dark in there, I couldn't even tell what I was eating. For all I know.
It was one of those flashlight on the menu thing to be able to read.
Well, if I can't tell what I'm eating, how do I know they're not serving me like Soylent Green, man?
Stop.
Soylent Green is people, baby.
First album, what else? Actually, I was into like CDs. So I was a rocker chick when I was in high school. So I mean, okay, I bought the Quiet Riot album, so Bridget will appreciate this because she and I did this together. Took it to our hairdresser so I could say, and I think it was the guitarist guy, I want my hair cropped just like this,
like that.
Yeah.
You know, my first album was, I believe it was by a band called the Resurrection Band. Which was a Christian band, and I didn't get the Zeppelin albums and stuff because I was raised in a family where you couldn't listen to devil music, people. And now, of course, all I listen to is devil music.
Bridget's helping me remember my youth. You guys, I have 3 older brothers who were all rockers, and we got on TV. So hopefully none of you youngins
Select TV.
know what I'm talking to. But before you had 400 cable channels, we had on TV or Select TV, and you had 1 cable channel. And I discovered The Who's Tommy. I want to say it was 1981 or 82, so 15 years after it came out. And I fell in love with Roger Daltrey and The Who. In fact, Roger Daltrey's birthday is on March the 23rd, and when I was a teenager, I would shut myself in my room on March 23rd. I would light candles and listen to Who music all day long.
What a waste of time that was. Hey, I need to just, we're not going to jump to chat, but I just want to say something in chat. Ron Strange and Things is saying, the Res Band, I still have the cassette. Boom, brother, we have so many connections.
Nice.
It's me. Actually, they had some good music, but I was not allowed to have anything that wasn't previously censored by my parents, and that included right up until I was well past 20 when I was still living with them. I had to move out to find devil music.
No, like I said, I was literally at a Zeppelin concert when I was not even old enough to know what Zeppelin was. What the hell are you doing?
I got something in my nose.
Okay, well, I don't think you need to be doing that.
Next question.
Woo! All right, so new album by The Who. The Who's coming back though.
Good. Yay, The Who's coming back. New subject. I don't care that The Who's coming back.
Oh God, I love Roger Daltrey so much.
Oh my God, I will go to a concert. You know what? I am one of the only people on the planet that U2's coming to town, and I'm like, Yay, whatever.
U2 was
and she's
phenomenal.
Like,
we drove to San Diego to see U2 because U2 had 2 shows in LA last year, and we were on a cruise for our anniversary both of those days.
Yeah, that cruise reminds me of lawsuits. So we went to see U2, and I'll tell you something. I've never, they don't suck as a band. It's not my thing, is all. It doesn't matter that they're like multi-billion platinum. But I will say this, the gig they threw down at that ridiculous stadium in San Diego, stupid stadium, screw that stadium, by the way. You can buy food with a card.
No, it was Qualcomm actually, it was crazy.
Qualcomm, they only took cash. Who the freaking hell has cash anymore? Anyway, I digress, it's what I do. They put on, though, a phenomenal show. For a guy that's not a big U2 fan, I was blown away.
The show was
I actually
amazing.
got emotional once or twice. It was awesome. Yeah. They do a good show.
All right, let's pop into chat because there's a lot going on.
Go into chat, but then you're going to have to wind it up because we're out of time on the broadcast. I have dinner and going to work tomorrow. Boom, over in chat.
All right, so
I resended it for you and everything. Get over yourself.
People are talking about their first album, Running On to Jackson Brown. Norm Rose knows why the 2 of us are attracted to each other. Eric says he's way more fun when he's drunk. He usually ends up naked in a pool. Do you have a pool? Is it your pool or
Eric,
is it anybody's pool?
Dude, I need to be a part of that, yo. You know. Hey, look at Cloverdale Rail. Marcel, boom, in the house.
So Jag says she's always the DD. And then Norman says at least you never had to carry your wife and put her in your hatchback.
You don't know the first wife, people. And I pray you never will. I'm sorry, I'm still a little bitter. Hello.
Eric?
Although, the first wife, you want to ask that question, they just asked. What do you think? I'm going to tell them.
What did they just ask?
Nothing. I'm making it up as I go.
Okay.
I'm freestyling right now.
Ooh.
The first wife did me one favor after she fucked up my life. Big time, to the point where I was in the hospital. What she allowed me to do was find her and the answer to all of my hopes and dreams my entire life. I'm going to cry right now because it's serious and I'm not lying about it.
Wow.
Woo! I've been wanting to say that for some time, baby. Get her done at the end of the broadcast. Right. You talk now. I've got to dry my tears.
Yeah, why don't we go back to the whole album thing?
Sorry. My bad. I had an outburst.
The Who is touring again, yes. Ralph Frenzy wants to know how I put up with you guy. Do you ever stop or slow down? Yeah.
Although last night we stopped and slowed down.
We did. We sat and watched the movie for the first time.
We decided screw this video crap. We're going to sit down and hang out. And we hung out. Awesome movie.
80s girls were much hotter. Thank you.
Dude, I miss the Cold War.
Right? The Ramones. Joelle sells all of her cassettes. Do you have a cassette player to play them on?
Joelle, you're so rock.
She's so retro, right? Everybody's leaving. Wow. Somebody had to put their sister in the trunk?
Nobody's leaving.
Yeah, I'm seeing some buys and stuff. Maybe they're saying goodbye to someone.
Joelle's leaving. Bye, everyone. And then Bridget is like, bye. Hey, Bridget, by the way, thank you for being a part of the broadcast tonight.
Very exciting.
And sticking with it all the way down.
Saw him at the LA Convention Center. Does Norman live in LA?
Yes, Norman is. He's in the IE with us. Yeah, he's going to someday come see the railroad. Right, Norman? You're going to come hang out with me at some point?
Right on. All the time he is good. Boom.
Okay, listen, I got no problem with God. God and me, we're working it out. So don't worry about that. You got the God in this house.
Right.
Wow, this show had
it's crazy. Yeah,
it spanned everything. All right, it's time to spin it up.
You think so?
Yep, I think it is. Come on, it's 6:58.
Okay. Well,
I don't mean to be Debbie Downer, baby, but we got the replay to think about and everything.
All right, so let's just recap. Oh God, we didn't even talk about it. Apparently, there's some other big show next Sunday.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. It kind of starts at 3:00 our time.
Some stupid thing happening next weekend.
The possibility exists that y'all. Well, we're gonna be watching that big show. Y'all probably be watching the big show. So there will be no Dirt Chic Unscripted next Sunday.
Which sucks because there would be if it wasn't for that other big show.
Yeah.
I hate that other big show.
We got to go to our family and hang out and all that good stuff, and I got to get more. That's actually my birthday. Eric at imrocom.com, and I share a birthday.
Yep.
So no show next Sunday.
No show next Sunday, but
there will be one the
we
following.
will have a report for you for what happens Saturday night.
We will.
Yep, and you guys, the following week, you guys are going to be blown away at what we were able to pull off for Cindy's birthday.
I'm excited, guys. I can't wait. So we'll again share this with all. You see the kids? Yeah, they're playing. They're over there now playing like crazy.
They have no respect for the camera.
That's okay. It's their house. Can you imagine if we had toddlers?
Can I go to the
No.
screen?
Can you imagine if we had toddlers? They'd be like, go back.
If we had toddlers, we wouldn't be doing this broadcast.
This is true. All right. So again, y'all, if y'all can share this episode with everybody, you know, just tell them how much fun it is, and it'd be fun to have more people, like more of your friends, because then they could talk crap about you guys, and we would learn some stuff about you.
Yep, as my finger is poised over the end screen.
All right, go ahead and do the end screen.
Boom, end screen.
So, gang, if you are new here at Supposedly Chic, first and foremost, thank you. We appreciate you, and do me a favor, pound that subscribe button down below me. And since you are new here at the channel,
She can't even talk.
I'm gonna put up a couple of videos right here. It's gonna get you started, gonna let you know what we're all about. Gang, this was a phenomenal night. We love you all. Please keep the questions and support coming. And we will see you a week from Sunday.
We'll see you a week from next Sunday. Thanks, guys. Bye. Appreciate you hanging out. Bye-bye.